Hello my friends, it's been about 1 month since Prusa sent me their amazing 3D printer called Core 1, and since then I learned a lot, and that's why today I'm going to show you some of my favorite things that I made, and this video will also include the giveaway. Only thing you have to do is share, like, comment which thing will be your favorite from this video, and also click on the bell icon so you will not miss the future videos, alright? But now let's get started. On number 1, I would like to put the training knives, because many of you guys ask me like, oh Adam, get some karambit, but I didn't have the steel ones, and that's why I made this version. Of course, from my previous skill, it doesn't make sense to make a so thin version, because when you, for example, drop it on the hard concrete, it can easily break. So that's why I make this like a thicker version. Now I can learn some flips, and if I mess it up, it's okay, but if I would do with the steel one, you can definitely cut yourself easy. But you can also get some classic training knives if you are practicing, for example, some martial arts, self-defense. You can use it, and you can also make some exact replica. So now, if you know my favorite knife, it's Glock 78. So that's why I made this version. Look at that, guys. It's again thicker, and I will make maybe full video about it because this was very interesting process, and I will make this also from the carbon fiber, so you can look forward for that. On number 2, we have survival spear. I think I found really cool one on the printables. By the way, guys, everything that you will see in this video will be in the description below, and you can download it for yourself, and you can also try it. Was this survival spear. This is very cool because you can attach it into anything by many ways. You can use duct tape, some kind of rope, you can maybe even put some bolts right away inside. And there were like two versions. One is like a clean, and the other one is like with a saw. This one is really nasty. And of course this was like the original. I think you can use it no problem. But again, I make the thicker version so it will last longer. You can put it in your backpack. It really weighs nothing. And actually, to make the spear like this took me about 10 minutes. Very easy, and I think for the throwing it's gonna be really no problem. You can also make, like I said, from the thinner version. Just put a duct tape. Basically anything you have on you. You can find even some kind of veins. So really many tools how to improvise with the survival spear. So really awesome. Another thing that I was really surprised that you can so easily print was the Slingshot. There are so many versions out there. I just found this one because it was so easy to print. But of course I have many Slingshots in my collection, and that's why I made a Slingbow. It's so easy to make. You can shoot arrows with it. So this is definitely really awesome. Slingshot and the Slingbow. And speaking of survival, you can also make many tools into your backpack. That was also really cool what I found. So for example, I really like this carabine. You can hang it your backpack in the nature, so it's really cool. Also very easy to print, like only 1 hour. All kinds of clamps. This was even designed by the Prusa. You can put some material, hold it together. Classic clamps. The survival whistle, very small one. I can get you this on the Shop Sharp Blades now with our keychain. This is really awesome. It's pretty loud. And I also really like this. It's like a small dining cart. You know, it definitely happened to you many times, right? That you went some for kind of adventure and you didn't have anything for the eating. So you can have this in your wallet, and in the worst case scenario, you can just crack it open and you have little dining set. So this is really awesome. EDC and stuff for the survival. I was always running out of the knife throwing targets, but not anymore. because I print so many of them and they are absolutely amazing. So first, for example, this CD, I will be doing some challenge that you have to hit exactly right in the middle. So this is going to be awesome. I made some cards. They are really cool and flexible. You can even throw them, really no problem. These small hexa cards, really also easy to print and throw. And now we have the smaller targets that are really difficult to hit, like the bottle cap, the bigger ring, and the most difficult is the small ring. Very, very difficult. In my show of the video, I will show you after how you can hit them all. And also, this will be in the package on the Shop Sharp Blades website. So if you want to support the channel, very soon you can also get these mini knife throwing targets for the trick shots on my website. Alright, let's move to the another tool. So this is also very interesting, but you have to check out your local law. On the printables you can also find some things that could be even for the self-defense. So for example, this is very interesting shape. I also make it thicker, so it will definitely last longer. It's basically like a kubotan that you can like smash it here, punch. You can also crack something. So this is very cool. You can even have this like also kubotan karambit knuckles, or I don't know. It's very interesting, very, very pointy. Or even the smaller versions just for the knuckles, and very, very easy to print. So this is very awesome that you can get some things for the self-defense if you don't have it. The throwing weapons. If you haven't seen my test that I did 14 days ago, I will put here the link or the description below, because you have to check it out. I was so surprised how even the PETG was able to hold and the knives didn't break. Absolutely surprising. But again, they have to be long and thick enough. If you're gonna make the thinner versions, even this shuriken can break pretty easily. But if you make it really big, like I have these Flying Dragons copy, or this Naruto kunai, this was almost impossible to break because it's very, very thick, almost 150 grams, and this is really incredible for the throwing, great penetration. So if you are looking something to throw in home and don't destroy your furniture, I think this is perfect. And now, this is one of my favorite builds. It's the Survival Shovel. I actually found this version on the printables, but it was like a really thin and I didn't like these holes. And that's why, also thanks to my friend Martin, thank you so much, we made the thicker version. We hide these holes basically, and now this weighs 200 grams, which is, I think, for the survival shovel absolutely perfect. Again, you can put this into your backpack, go on some adventure, and maybe you can lose knives in the ground, and this will maybe help you to find it or use it for the whatever. It's very sturdy. Again, I made the thicker tip, and even here very, very strong. So about this one, I'm super stoked. You can see the comparison. So really awesome survival shovel. Another thing that made me super excited is the boomerang. I actually never tried it before, so I tried to 3D print one, and of course, you know me, it had to be in some kind of weapon shape, right? So this one, it's called Shuriken Boomerang, and it was actually really big process to learn how to throw it, but after about 1 hour I was able to figure it out and throw it really nicely. If you want to see some kind of full video about boomerang throwing, definitely let me know in the comments, because this is so much fun. And now, speaking of fun, last but not least, I have to show you this, guys. This was so much fun. So first I found this one. It's called Toothpick gun. So basically you just pull the string like this, you cock it. Now you have to be careful. You can put like a toothpick here, and after you just press the trigger and whoo, it shoots. It's flying about 2 meters, so you have to be careful. But of course I had to make the bigger version, so check it out. Compared to the small one, definitely much bigger. And now with this one you can actually shoot like a smaller cold steel darts, or even like these bamboo skewers. And actually, you know, it's pretty hard to pull it out right now. And like I said, like this bamboo, and even the trigger is now like very hot. Woo! Way longer, like 3 meters fly. So really awesome. So toothpick gun. And right after that I found this. It's also so much fun. This is like I don't know how to say, like for these bands, like a band gun. And again, same, like you put it and now it shoots with the trigger. Pow! And this actually fly even longer than the toothpick gun, but again I made the bigger version. Check it out. So much fun, because this normally takes like 20 minutes. The bigger version like a 1 hour 30 minutes or something like this. You can easily put more of them, like a 3 at the same time. But of course guys, even with this one you have to be careful. Don't aim it at you, at nobody or something like this, because this one can actually hurt, you know. But again, same, you put it and it shoots. Wow, really long. So guys, so much fun. I also made this target for it, really cool. So once again, let me know in the comment section below which of these items or weapons, tool was your favorite. And big thanks to Prussia that they sent me so much filament and their printer. You can also check it out, my affiliate link in the description below. But for today, that's it. So thank you everybody for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.